This is our brand new narrowboat built in 2026 by Elton Moss with an Ortomate system from Ortomarine. It's a series hybrid electric propulsion boat. We've got just over 2 kilowatts of solar on the roof, and when we're not producing enough power from the sun, we've got a diesel generator that tops up the batteries in those winter months. As continuous cruisers on the British canals and rivers for the past 6 years, we really know what works and what doesn't work for us, and we hope you enjoy this tour of our new boat. Hello!
Hiya.
You may be wondering why we've not done a boat tour video. Why have we not done it, Anthony?
We've been absolutely snowed under, really hectic since the launch of the boat at the Crick Boat Show. We finally managed to get all our stuff, well, not quite all our stuff, but the majority of our stuff on board. It's looking a little bit tidier now, so we feel like now's probably the right time to show you inside.
Yeah, it's been extremely hot as well, and we didn't want to be cleaning the boat in all that heat. So yeah, today is a good day, and we can't wait to show you around.
Yeah.
So before we do go inside and show you around, we'd better talk about the boat. It's 58 feet long, it's built by Elton Moss, and it's got an Ortomate system from Ortomarine, which controls the electrical systems on board and the electrical propulsion. Is that right, Anthony?
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's got an adapted stern with a wraparound raised skirt and seating area.
And the colour is Skyfall Silver. It's from Aston Martin, and it was from the Skyfall James Bond film. We'd seen this colour on a friend's Bickerstaff boat, and we absolutely loved it. And yeah, we're really happy that we've chosen.
Yeah, we love it. It looks different in different lights as well. Sometimes as a few of you have said, oh, it looks like grey. It does look flat grey in certain lights.
Yeah.
Other lights, it looks really blue. Yeah, we love it.
And we've got covers from Amtrim. We haven't got cratch covers this time because we've not really got the bow, have we?
We've not got a well deck, have we?
covers.
So yeah, we can't. There's nowhere to put a cratch cover.
Yeah, and it's Sombrella is the fabric, isn't it? Which is new to Amtrim, but it's...
Apparently, well,
Yeah.
I think a few of you said before when we've mentioned this, that you've got outdoor furniture made out of this, canopies. So that's exactly what it's used for. It's been used for a little while. But Amtrim has started using it to make their covers, and we're really impressed with how waterproof it is, to be honest.
Yeah, fits brilliantly, really snug and very waterproof, and doesn't stretch or shrink as far as we know in the month that we've had the boat. It's done really well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You may also notice behind us, we've got 4 solar panels. You can talk more about this, can't you?
So in total, we've got roughly about 2.3 kilowatts of solar. Each panel is bifacial, which means that when they're tilted, we've got the roof is quite a light colour, so you get reflective rays from that as well, so we collect solar from underneath the panels as well as on top, which also means because of that, one day we got more solar than they're actually rated. So they're rated at 2.3 and we actually peaked at 2.7 kilowatts.
Yeah, so that's a total of 2.3 kilowatts for all 4 panels, isn't
Yes.
it? But yeah, like Anthony said, when the light reflects underneath, the performance of them have been brilliant. And actually, Ortomarine have a table of their best performing solar readings for the day. And we were top of that league, and we got nearly 16 kilowatt hours in a day, is that right?
Yeah, it's incredible. They're sharp panels, purchased from Photonic Universe.
Yeah, so we're really pleased with those. You may be wondering why we've gone for flat panels as well, because we had bonded on the last boat. And I know the bonded ones look nicer, but the flat ones are much more efficient in the heat. The bonded ones don't perform as well, do they?
No, they actually heat up from the roof. You're supposed to have an air gap as well, really, ideally. But if they're bonded, like they used to suggest you did it, as the boat contracts and expands, it can actually damage some of the panels. So
yeah, and if we can be bothered to get up early enough, which we have been doing, I've been tilting the panels early in the morning to get the maximum sun. And also in winter, when the sun's low in the sky, we'll still get loads of solar, which is better than just being bonded to the roof, isn't it?
A few people have asked how they're attached to the roof as well, so we'll show you that.
Yeah, we'll show you that in a minute. So the exterior of the boat, also sticking with it, is the Caldwell's windows, which are thermobrake windows. Is that right?
Yeah, so they're double glazed, flush bonded windows with thermal brake. They've got a 15% tint, so there is some privacy there, but not so dark that it makes inside pitch black.
Yeah, and we've only gone for 2 large hopper windows in the galley this time, and we've got 2 side hatches, or duck hatches, whatever you want to call them, and we've also got 6 altogether porthole windows, which are round on the outside and square on the inside, and that's so we can have these blinds, which are fly screens and also double up as blackout blinds, and we love them, don't we?
Yeah, because it's a great idea. You don't have to have curtains, you don't have to have roller blinds. It just looks a lot neater, and I think we've mentioned before, RVs have been using them for years, and
Yeah.
you know, it's a great adaptation onto a narrowboat.
And I think as well, going back to our friend Heidi, we've been on her boat. It's a really old traditional boat, the first boat she had, and it's got porthole windows which are cooler in the summer and warm in the winter, and that's why we've gone for so many.
We definitely
portholes,
found
isn't
that,
it?
didn't we, during the heat wave? Although it did get up to 36 degrees on one day inside the boat.
Yeah.
I think previously we would have been like going up to like 38, 39 degrees.
Yeah, but we're going to walk down the front of the boat and show you what the front looks like. We'll show you the rear in a second, and then we'll get in the engine bay and show you everything in there.
Yeah. Although our last boat was 60 feet and this one's only 58 feet, we do seem to have a lot more internal space. That's mainly due to the wraparound bow. However, we've still got quite a lot of storage. Got 2 big lockers here.
What was that? Do that again, Anthony.
We've also got bow thrusters on this boat, which we did on the last one. And the bow thrusters can actually operate with a remote control, making the boat navigable without somebody on board. You just using the bow thrusters and keeping the tiller like nice and straight. Great for locks and swing bridges. For those that are new to the channel, you're probably wondering why we named the boat Dexter's Star. Dexter was our old dog who passed away just short of 17. And he started our canal boat journey with us. We thought it was like a fitting tribute. And one Christmas after Dexter had passed, Paul bought me a Christmas present with a star named after Dexter. And we had Star in our previous 2 boats' names, so we sort of brought that with us and just given a nod to our old dog. This is our new dog, Sebastian. On the roof, we have 3 low-profile Vitas mushroom vents. This means that the solar panels can fit just over the top of these rather than the big domed mushroom vents. So that gives ventilation in the boat, which is required for your BSS and to stop like damp and stuff. These extendable rods are really easy to install. So there's just like a pin here with a push button. That comes out. And then you just put this rod inside this bracket, keep it pressed in, let go, and then release. And then they don't come out then. And it attaches at the top end as well, exactly the same sort of mechanism. And that, like I said before, is adjustable.
It only takes about 5 or 6 minutes to put all of the solar panels up or lower them down. I thought this would be a real chore, but actually, so far, we're really enjoying doing this and producing our own free power.
These are the windows from Coldwell's we're talking about. These are frameless, bonded flush windows. So you can see there's no recess there at all where the aperture is. On these portholes, we have a square aperture. It enables us to have the fly screens inside. These are about 18 inches, aren't they? So they're a bit bigger than sort of the conventional portholes. We have 3 of these on this side and obviously 3 on the other, and 2 large hopper windows in the galley. The covers are made by Amtrim. We had them on our last boat and the boat before actually. They produce just really good covers. They actually made us some dog doors as well with turnbuckles on rather than the press studs. We found on the last boat, Sebastian was so strong he was actually able to push the studs off, so you can't push these off at all. We've also got a table on this boat. We had one on the Bickerstaff one as well. It's a great social area. So we're going to lift this off now so we can get in the engine bay and show you the motor. We've got tech deck on the stern as well. Absolutely love it. It just makes the deck boards look a lot neater, a lot cleaner and a lot sharper.
And although we've no gas on board, we've got a gas locker either side for storage.
I know it seems quite trivial, but I absolutely love these. So these are for the shore power. They just look so shiny. The last one's made of plastic. These are brilliant. We're in the engine bay, and as you can see, there's a foot plate here. We actually asked them to put this on, and under this foot plate is the Engiro 205 watt DC 48 volt electric motor. It's
Well remembered, Anthony.
Thank you. So it runs at nominal 14 kilowatts with a maximum of 24 kilowatts continuous. The Engiro motor is supplied by Voltsport, who also supply the Sevcom server, as you can see here. We've got a Kohler generator. It's now been rebranded as Relco. It's 9 kilowatts and it's a keel-cooled generator. So we've got these tanks at the side that send water through the generator to keep it cool. This is part of the water freedom system. It acts like a trap, so rather than having to put your hose pipe manually outside, it's constantly in the canal. We've got this lifting hatch on the boat instead of the conventional slide hatch, so we can get this additional solar panel on the boat. As you know, electric boats, the more solar the better. You're probably wondering where the lock for the boat is. There's no actual external presence of a lock, no key hole or anything like that. We've got this fab remote control. So we press button and then it unlocks. As these two bolts come across into these.
There is a backup battery in the lock, and it also bleeps to warn you when the batteries are low.
This is the heart of the boat. So this is the Ortomate system from Ortomarine. For anyone who has a boat with a VRM screen, this looks very familiar. However, there are other features on this. So we've got a tab just for solar yield, shows you what we're producing on a daily basis. This is the one that we've just shown you. This is the one we mainly use, to be honest. We've got our heating system. So we've got water and heating. We can time this, or we can just set it on boost to run for 20 minutes or manually start it. This is where we get alarms, so anything going wrong with the system, everything comes up here, and it's graded from green, which is like non-important, amber, which requires some attention, and red, which are critical. This is the other button we use quite a lot. So this shows you the solar input, the battery percentage. It also shows you how much is being used by the motor. And this gauge at the top here, currently in green, we're not going anywhere, shows you if we're cruising for free, it's in green. The minute we start increasing this beyond the solar production, it starts to go in red. It's really handy to show you how much power you're using, makes you more conscious, that's what I'm looking for. And this bit shows you the RPM of the propeller itself. This shows you when we're connected to shore power, what the generator is producing. This is the inverter. Sebastian's going to explain. This is any loads that we use in the 240 or 230 system. And this is what we look at quite a bit. So this is what we're producing currently, and this shows you what we produced yesterday and today. So we produced 12.6 kilowatt hours yesterday. We've already produced 8.4 kilowatt hours today, and it's what time is it?
About 2 o'clock.
About 2 o'clock, so still got a bit to go yet.
2:30.
Yeah, 2:30.
Yeah, and at the top right, you've got fuel, water, and battery, haven't you? Which is a quick look at.
Yeah, and again, it shows you it's like really easy. So the green obviously shows you it's really healthy. So good lot of fuel in there. Water we probably need to top up soon. Batteries, they're slowly topping up. Like we said, we've been in shade for a few days, so we've sacrificed the solar for power. I'm going to show you inside the electrics cupboard. I'm a bit geeky. This is like a state of art. It's it looks like a computer.
God, dead shaky.
So this is the Quattro inverter. It's 10 kilowatts. I think on our previous it's quite heavy. Was it 15? But this is ample for what we need. As part of the electrical install, we also have 1,000 amp hours of lithium LifePo batteries under the step here. They're easily accessible. They were made by Volsport in-house with several safety features to them. I think we've mentioned in our previous video. Regarding the Wi-Fi, they have a Teltonica router. Not quite sure about the aerial, but if you watch this video, Rob did go into great detail about the Wi-Fi setup.
I think you'll agree with us that Elton Moss have a really lovely finish on their fit out. We've got these beautiful oak frames for the windows, we've got the blackout blinds with fly screens, this really large work surface in the galley, and yeah, we just love the overall look and feel of the boat. We've got loads of cupboard storage and really deep storage. We're having some extra shelves built for in here because we noticed there's space above for cups and things like that. We love this artwork by Rich, Floating Our Boat. Coffee machine. We've got this three-way tap, and the reason that we went for a three-way tap is because we've got the water freedom system, as we said, outside, but we've also got a pure system that sits under the sink. And so you've got regular hot water and cold water, which comes through the filters. But if you turn it that way, you get pure water that comes out, and that's suitable for drinking. And also, we love these blinds, don't we? We saw them on a boat called Breaking Bad, built by Ovation Boats last year. And you've got the blackout blinds, great for night time, or you've got the fly screen. So you can have the windows open, let the air in, not have all the insects coming in, especially at night time on a canal, because you do get a lot of them. And these windows from Caldwell's, which are double glazed thermobreak windows. We love these new catches that allow you to do this. I have to go around that side. And the windows open even more if you want to. But if it's raining and it's still quite warm on a boat, you want some fresh air, you can close those down. We've got a Belfast sink, and the bowl that we keep inside here was an idea from our friends Pete and Caroline. Under here, we've got the pure water freedom, which is just there, look. We've also got this that we asked for in the floor. We don't drink white wine, so we don't need to keep it cool as such, but we've got this, and it's more of a food, vegetable and a red wine store. Plenty of drawers for our dinner service and pans. We've got a hide and slide oven from Neff. Probably noticed it's solid oak flooring as well. And we've also got this 3-burner. What is it, Anthony?
It's an induction hob, Paul.
3-burner induction hob. My mind went blank.
No, you can tell Paul doesn't cook.
No, I don't. We've also got loads of plug sockets, loads of light switches, and we've got loads of USB and USB charge points on the plugs as well, which is really good, isn't it? I love this magnetic knife block that you wanted for the wall. Yeah. I love it, so handy. Yeah, what else? The fridge. The fridge, we went for a full under-counter size fridge without the little freezer compartment at the top, and we get a lot more space than we did in our old fridge. And we've also got a dishwasher, which is a full height dishwasher, slimline, but full height dishwasher. I love this.
Yeah, I like that. It's really cute.
Straw on top is really good, isn't it? We've also gone for a washer dryer. We heard mixed reviews, but we've just found it brilliant, have we, Anthony?
Yeah, it just stops that sort of damp washing throughout your boat, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're so chuffed. It doesn't take much, but when you're living on a boat, anything that makes your life easier, instead of having laundry hung up all over the boat in winter, keeping warm on radiators or in front of the fire, you put about half of the load in the dryer and it's completely dry, and it works really well for us. It's very technical. It's even got an app. You can work it from your phone, remote control, but well, we've never tried that yet. We've also got a microwave, which is a 4-in-1 microwave. This is what Anthony tells me. It's a grill, an oven, a microwave, and an air fryer. Did I get that right?
You did.
I did. Yeah, so it's a really good size, really powerful, and also Anthony's got his own air fryer, which is a big double one that he can cook anything in. It's enormous, and that goes in the cupboard. Love these rounded cupboards on the end, and this flows through really well, doesn't it? The worktop, and like loads of storage, really deep storage. We've got an air fryer in there, toaster, slow cooker, tons of ingredients, dog food. Yeah, they're just really nice, aren't they? And we've also got some cupboards that some drawers, plenty of drawers. So yeah, we just love the galley. It's got.
I was waiting for the ooh, you're getting up.
We just love the galley. We've not found a fruit bowl we like yet, so we're just using that for now. And then through to the dinette. We think this is a really generously sized dinette with these enormous, to us, side hatches, or as we like to call them, duck hatches. And we've got a triple glazed skylight from Caldwell's. We are going to get a blackout blind for here because we've realised when friends are staying over, it's going to be light at the crack of dawn. And also, if I'm editing and it's late afternoon, I do get the sun coming through onto the screen. So it'd be nice to get a blackout blind here. And this converts into a very comfortable double bed. The table top drops down. A freezer under the dinette, which slides out. And that allows really easy access without having to get down on the floor to get the contents. And these are the ice creams.
Yeah, some ice creams.
Anthony's made. Very nice. Oh, I might get one of those.
I know, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So the cushions lift off. I will show you. It's easy. So the cushions lift off really easy. And we've got more storage under here as well. So yeah, I keep all my art in there. It's at the moment just under there, prints and envelopes, mounts, and we've got these really deep drawers as well. Tons of room. And there's even storage under the step of the dinette itself, deeper storage. And I love my bonsai tree. We wanted to dress the boat for the show. I've always wanted a bonsai, but was told you couldn't keep them inside. But this is an indoor elm tree, I believe, and I absolutely love it. It's doing really well, isn't it? And again, it's all handmade oak. We saw the raw oak in the factory in the Czech Republic, and the guys there playing it down, sand it, and make these beautiful oak frames and like furniture fittings. I think they've done an amazing job.
They're glazed, aren't they, as well, by Caldwell's?
Yes. Yeah. And it's nice to have a duck hatch either side. I think we missed that before on our last boat.
I like these. I found them.
Yeah, these lights. Ready? You better stand back. You might be a bit bright. Artwork by Anthony Savage that we love.
Actually on two walls, haven't we?
Yeah. And we love the radiators as well. We wanted the old school style radiators, and we just love these that Artie picked. Got undergunnel storage, which is something we really liked on the last boat. So I've got my art supplies in this side, and Anthony's got all his spices in this side. Any space saving ideas you can have on a boat, it's just really useful, isn't it? The saloon is a really generous size. It's a massive sofa from Sofa Bed Barn. It's a great company to work with, and it's really comfy, and it converts into a double bed. And we've also got storage underneath. When Sebastian moves, I will pull that out to show you what it looks like. We've got quite a large 43-inch TV on the opposite side. And we've also got Sonos surround sound, which we used to have in a house. We didn't think we could have it on a boat, so we made up. We've got surround sound speakers on this side and one under the TV. It's like being in the cinema. And again, really nice oak handmade furniture. And lots of plugs, lots of light switches. These are the windows that from outside look like your normal round porthole windows, which allow you to have the blinds on the inside. Obviously you couldn't have that with a round window. I love this. I said to Anthony, all I've ever wanted is a bookcase, because we used to have hundreds of books in the house, and it feels so nice and homely, I think you'll agree, to have some books in your house, in your home. And I love this Tiffany lamp with the dragonflies on. And that's Sebastian when he was a puppy. And again, because all this is handmade in the factory and really deep storage in here, it goes all the way back to the walls.
And opens out into the corridors, doesn't it? So it's easier to access.
Yes, yeah. And then if I move this diesel reflex fire, we just love these. It's very clean. It means you can control your heat, switch it off instantly if you need to, and we can also leave it running 24/7 in the winter, which is what we've done in the past on really cold spells. And you just leave it, there's no hassle, it's so easy to light. And we went for a copper version this time, I just think that looks extra nice. And we love the black tiles that Artie chose for us. Yeah, and then this, I've got to point out, this belonged to one of my favourite cousins who passed away a few years ago from Texas, Linda. And I asked my cousin's son, my second cousin, if I could take a souvenir after she passed away, and that used to belong to Linda. And I love the fact that it's overlooking the boat. A lot of people spotted that at Crick, didn't they?
This you probably remember from the last boat. This is the Mandalorian Lego picture that we got in Stratford-upon-Avon.
I've just swapped round with Anthony because you've just remembered something, haven't you?
Yeah, these are called UFIs. We've got one in the cabin and one in the engine bay, and they actually monitor the internal temperature. We can see them on that screen that we showed you before, or via an app on our phone. So that screen that I showed you as well, forgot to mention, we can actually look at all of that and operate everything on that screen on our phones as well. I think this, really bizarre, is my favourite room in the boat. It's just really well designed. We decided to go through like a bit of a dogleg bathroom. It just gives you a massive internal space. Then the issue we had with the last bathroom is when you're on the loo, Sebastian wants to be in the room with you, you feel like your knees around your face. It's so much bigger, or it certainly feels it. And this, absolutely love. So we chose a matte finish on the shower itself, just to sort of flow through the rest of the boats. If you notice in the galley we have matte taps. And this is a woodland scene that we got by Showerscape. Paul created a very similar picture himself, but unfortunately Sebastian knocked the hard drive off and it corrupted. So we found this stock image. It's almost identical. And the sort of link there is at the back of us, we used to have a woodlands, our bluebells in it, and Dexter used to love going through there. So we wanted to create a bit of that inside the boat as well. How much better is this? So we can actually wash your face, have a shave without hitting your head on the cabinet. You can clean round it as well. We were a bit worried because I know Fran and Richard said that it was difficult to clean behind the sink, but this is a great design. We have plenty of storage in the bathroom too. So not only do we have the handmade cabinet, we also have this massive cupboard underneath the sink and some little shelves just at the side. We keep our smellies there.
There's a heated towel rail and these sensor lights that come on to guide you into the bathroom at night.
We've gone with the compost toilet again. It just works really well for us. It's by Compost. Great company to work with. It's like only a small company, but they're absolutely lovely. Another thing we really love about the bathroom is the storage that it created behind the shower. It's a wasted space otherwise, so we can put our towels in there, loo roll, a little glass thing with the hair. Love that. And then we've even got storage here as well.
And the gulp pump.
So this button here is actually for the gulp pump. However, we have it in this mode because Ortomarine have created a automatic gulp pump. So it detects warm water, and after about, I think there's a delay of 10 seconds, and then the gulp pump just automatically kicks in. So you've got friends on board who don't really know about narrowboats or the fact that you've got a gulp pump, it doesn't matter because it will kick in itself.
And then obviously into the bedroom, we've gone for an in-bow bed because we just love the fact that we can get a king-size bed in here. We've tried a fixed double bed, we've tried a pull-out bed, not had great results with it, but we just love this. It's a really comfy mattress, and you've got an escape hatch again with a fly screen and a blackout screen. Little side cupboards that were built by Elton Moss with little reading lights underneath. Lots of plug sockets again with USB and USB-C sockets. We love this little shelf down the side. We've got our two little mice that a friend of ours made. That's Pete, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The wood turning boat. And when I went over to the factory to see a boat in build, they've got this chest of drawers, which we hadn't planned on getting, but it just creates so much extra storage, doesn't it? Loads of room.
They actually go under the gunnel, don't they? So they're a lot bigger than you think.
Yeah. And yeah, and somewhere to put some nice things as well. Also really deep wardrobes. And then underneath we keep our jackets and our laundry baskets, so it's a bit of a mess under there. And then behind the panel in the bottom of the wardrobe is the water freedom system. I know a lot of people said it's a lot of money to pay just to save you filling up at a tap, but for us it's so much more than that. We never have to worry about stopping at a water point, queuing up at a water point. If the canal freezes, do we run out of water? We can have a long hot shower if we like. We can put the dishwasher on and the washing machine as often as we like. And I can't tell you how liberating that feels, and to have that pure drinking water system as well. So top marks for the water freedom. We absolutely love it. And just the fact that you can just press a button to fill up your water tank is incredible. And we've got a 400 litre water tank that goes under the bed. And the reasoning for that is obviously we don't need a massive
like on the last boat, nearly 900 litre water tank where you'd only have to fill up every 2 weeks, and that creates extra storage under the bed. So yeah, we've also got this little system, monitoring system, that lets you know if the filters need changing, if the UV light's working, how many hours it's done, and when you need to flush the system and refill it again. And that's just on the side of the wardrobe. Really deep drawers underneath the bed as well, and there's a little bit of storage behind the drawers if you lift the mattress. So yeah, you've got 2 drawers here, and this side flips open to keep shoes and everything in that. Great. You like the new boat, Sebastian? Yeah? Don't look impressed. I've never actually set this up as a bed, but I can imagine it's really comfy. But we do lift it, and it's really easy to access the deep storage underneath.
Sebastian's having a
I
look.
might need some help here. What do I do? Just pull it again?
Yeah.
Like that?
And then it clicks. Sometime later, after me helping Paul figure it out.
We need to figure this out. We've got a friend staying this weekend, so it's a double click when it goes that way, and then it drops down, which is, there you go.
That's quite a big bed, that actually, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Decent sized double bed.
Bit on break now. Oh, that's really nice. I might sleep here tonight.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I'd get starfish.
What do we like the boat then?
Yeah, do you know what? Absolutely love it. It's exceeded our expectations of how we thought it'd work. The fact that we've not run the generator for 4 weeks, we had to do it recently because of going into shade, but actually I'm not even sure we did. Rob reckoned we could have just carried on.
No, yeah, because of the really extreme heat, it was like 35 degrees for about 3 days. We stayed in complete shade for those 3 days, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we had a long cruising day early the next day, and so we thought we'd just run the generator for half an hour, but like you said and Rob said, I don't think we needed to.
No.
But yeah, we loved the boat. We love the feel of the boat. It really feels like home to us, doesn't it?
It does. I think that's the important thing. It feels really homely.
Yeah, and again, we'd like to say a massive thank you to Elton Moss for building our boat, for Ortomarine for doing the Ortomate system and helping out so much to get the boat ready for Crick, and also Middlewich Narrowboat services.
Yeah, without all them guys, the boat wouldn't have been at Crick, and it wouldn't have been ready. So big thank you.
Yeah.
And we'd also like to thank the following suppliers.
Yeah, we'll leave a list of the suppliers, and you'll realise when you see this list of suppliers, we've said this before, why boats cost so much to make. We've seen the cost price of a boat, and there's not a great deal of profit to be made in boat building, is there?
No, absolutely not.
So yeah, again, a massive thank you to everybody that came to the Crick Boat Show, said hello, had a look around the boat, and all those people that voted, because...
Yeah, we won favourite boating show.
Which was an amazing end
It's
to
a
the weekend,
real accolade, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And a real great testimony of the boat builder and everybody else who's involved in this build.
Yeah, so it was tough at times. It took a little bit longer than we thought, but we knew we'd have a beautiful boat at the end of it. And we do keep pinching ourselves. You're sick of me saying, I love this boat.
Yes, but yeah, we both love it.
Yeah, we do. And we think Sebastian really loves it. He loves settling down on the stern, doesn't he, and just watching the world go by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you've enjoyed this personal tour of the boat. I know it took us a little while to get it out, but we have really been up the wall trying to get stuff onto the boat, and it's starting to look a bit tidier now. So
And can I just say, every time we tried to record it, we'd planned a day to do it, something would happen and stop us from doing it, wouldn't
like
it?
the fan breaking down on me, trapping my fingers in a hatch.
Or getting stuck in traffic for 5 hours and making the day so short that we couldn't film. So yeah, we're really glad that we've given you this tour of the boat. If there's anything that you like about the boat, or anything that you think you would want on your boat, people have said, why don't you get air conditioning? So if you can think of anything that we've not thought of, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
And if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free and it really does help.
Yeah, keep your comments coming. We'd love to receive them.
Yeah, all right, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for watching. We're going to go and get a cold drink and some ice now, aren't we?
I think I've got a side in my name on it.
Yeah. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.